Our other top story tonight, people all around the world are shocked and angry over the assassination of former Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. Abe came to Hawaii back in 2016. As Prime Minister, Abe met with President Obama during the 75th anniversary commemoration of the attack on Pearl Harbor. He also met with Governor David Ige. People here are expressing shock and sadness.
Just shock. I thought it was unbelievable that things like this never happened in Japan.
I mean, his visit to Hawaii was huge. It was not the first time a Japanese prime minister had been to Pearl Harbor, but it was one of the first since the memorial was built and memorialization had taken on its own character. And so that was a very important visit by Abe. He was accompanied by President Obama. Significantly, though, Abe's a conservative. He refused to apologize for the Japanese role in Pearl Harbor. He did mourn the losses, the souls of people who died. Many
officials in Hawaii have a close relationship with Japan, and as such, they encountered Prime Minister Abe over the years and considered him to be somebody who, was really invested in the U.S.-Japan relationship, and specifically in the Hawaii-Japan relationship. So this really is a day that is felt very strongly in the U.S. as a whole, but especially in Hawaii.
So one of the major breakpoints from those constraints came with Abe legalizing Japan's participation in what's called collective self-defense, meaning that Japan could help another country that was at war. For countries that had suffered at the hands of Japan during the Pacific War, it was understandable that that wasn't a welcome development.
As I understand it, he was pushing it to be able to really defend Japan. In order to defend Japan, it's almost like you can't just wait till somebody shoot you. If you see the gun and you know he's going to shoot you, but you can't shoot. That's the way Japan was, and he wanted to try to change that.
On other issues, he had different kinds of policies. For example, he was a very avid supporter of free trade, and he made a number of changes, for example, to promote the role of women in the economy. So it's difficult to characterize his policies in one simple phrase.
Governor Ige today ordered all flags to fly at half-staff in honor of Abe from sunrise to sunset through this Sunday. The governor also expressed his condolences to the people of Japan and Abe's family. He called him a world leader who exemplified the aloha spirit. The governor released a statement saying, quote, "This senseless act of violence has taken the life of a true friend of Hawaii. In our multiple meetings, we shared stories of our past, embraced our common culture, and continued the quest for reconciliation and partnership that has developed between the U.S. and Japan."
Honolulu Mayor Rick Blangiardi also expressing his condolences, saying, "The tragic death of former Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe is a devastating blow to those around the world who admired his principles when it came to leadership and democracy. He was a towering international figure and a champion for peace, not only in the Indo-Pacific region, but in countries across the globe." Mr. Abe worked tirelessly to strengthen the bond between Japan and the state of Hawaii and prioritize the continued pursuit of reconciliation between our two nations.